Okay. Look at this. What? It won't zoom in. All right. I got it the right direction now. Now it won't zoom. Seriously. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. What is up with that? Hmm, hmm. Yeah, it won't zoom now. There. It zoomed and it went way too far. Why is it giving me such a hard time? I don't understand. YouTube's making me mad, right? Come on. Oh, God. Okay, let's just do that. We'll move the tripod. Perfect. I'm not touching it. Leaving it right there. What do you think? I don't know. Let me get on my computer here so I can see what it looks like. What's it look like? What are you guys seeing? Well, you're almost seeing the section I'm going to work on. Almost. 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 No, not live chat, not tap chat. Live chat. Live chat. Hang on. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let me see if I can move this tripod in just a little more because it does not want to zoom for me. So let's see. Let's do this. How's that? There we go. That's better. Well, at least I had the angle. I might bump it here because the leg is right near my table. So I'll try not to bump it. I'll stay over here by the desk. I'll stay over by the desk. All right. Well, I'm telling you, I got the orientation right. I got it to where you do horizontal. And you do have to set that up when you set up the live. I learned that part. Whoever told me that, thank you. Got that part figured out. Now I don't know why it wouldn't zoom in and out, but hey, we're good. We are all good. Do you guys see where I'm at on this painting? And what's the date today? The 4th? The 4th, right? And look, I'm working on the last section on this side. The last section. So if we're counting, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there was a little bit. So yeah, I'm doing great, don't you think? I think so. Hello, Sherry and Joe and Dawn. Paula's here. Hello, Patty. Hello, Lynn. Garden Craft is here. Dawn's here. Hello, Catherine and Bethany. I feel like I just spent time with some of you, like maybe yesterday. Hello, Rose and Shannon and Cindy. Troy is here. Hello. Marion's hanging out with us. Diamond painting with Gammy. The other Paula's here. Who else is here? Who else? Let's see. Marion, Sherry, Judy. Hello, Shirley. Emma's here. I got some weird stuff going on here with my chat. Oh, there we go. Right, Yvonne? Oh my goodness. I love that painting. If you haven't seen it, what Yvonne's talking about is today's sneak peek for Francesca's Studio Works is the cutest, most adorable yarn room where the kittens are asleep and the mice are having a good old time. It's adorable. I am sitting on my hands trying to not kit that one up. I'm sitting on my hands trying not to. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to put it off. I have one picked out that I'm going to do for Christmas. I already have a Christmas painting picked out, and I'm going to kit that one up for December. And I'm like, I don't want to have a ton of them going, you know. But that one, I'm telling you what, the second I saw that one, the very second I saw that one, my tray is going to be right in the way, you guys. Yeah, the penguin was super cute too. I love the little penguin. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? So I'm trying to not kit that up, but I really, really, really want to. I think that one is going to sell like crazy. Anybody who likes to do yarny things as well as diamond paint is going to love that one. It is super, super, super cute. I just, yeah. So anyhow, like I was saying, I do have one picked out. Um, that's going to be my December canvas. I might actually, once I unbox that one, it's going to be a little while yet, maybe a couple weeks. I'll probably go ahead and kit that one up. See what I'm saying? It's just, I got a couple weeks before I get to kit one up and work on it. But there have been a few, I'm just like, ooh, these are gorgeous. These are beautiful. They're hard to resist, right? Hard to resist. I'm still in that phase of there were so many companies that I have not actually put drills down on their canvas. I'm trying to do that. I did one today, you guys. I did one today. I put some drills on a company that I hadn't put drills on a painting of theirs before. If you remember a while back, I got, we're calling her the keeper of the garden, not a mermaid, but she's from Touch the Soul Art. I put some drills on that one today, and that one was easy to do because they're pre-bagged drills. So I wanted to see how those drills went down, and that is really one of the tests of an excellent, excellent diamond painting, right? Not only you like the image and everything's nice about the kit, but those drills have to fit together nicely. So I wanted to put some drills on that one, and I picked a section. Oh my gosh. I picked a section that is all confetti, literally all confetti. So I'm not getting a lot of it done. I only worked on it today for a little bit, but it's super pretty. It's super pretty, and it's going really well. Hi, Kay. Just got done cooking. Lynn, you got to get that penguin. I know, isn't it cute? It's so cute, right? December event is DP Christmas Elves. So that is a whole bunch of us. Me, Christopher, Jenny. I'm not going to get everybody. Chris and Kel, Maritza. Gosh, who else? There's a whole bunch of us, and we did this last year. Did we done it for 2 years or 3 years? I can't remember. Marked down to $19.99. What, Sherry? I gotta go shopping. Okay, I gotta go shopping. Then I'll be able to kit up all these paintings I'm talking about, right? Hey, John. Hello, Deborah. And Annette. Hello. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Sue. Glad you guys are all here. I gotta go. Somebody just asked me today on a video in a comment where I got my case from. And I told them DP with sparklers. And they said they couldn't find them. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know. I didn't know if she was out or what. I gotta go get some. I gotta go get some. Somebody go buy some for me. No, I'm kidding. Go save some. Save some for me. That's what I need. I need you to save them for me. I could use a couple more. I love those. I love them. They are my favorite. I use them all the time. Either that or my Craftmates lockables. Those are the two main storage systems that I use. So I love those. What was I saying? Oh, so the Touch the Soul Arts is turning out really nice. It's fitting together great. Hi, Tammy. And what kind of DP are you supposed to do? Paula? Christmas? Winter? Holiday? Something like that. For the winter season, the holiday season, Kwanzaa, or whatever. It can be just winter too. It could be snowman or snow or whatever. As long as it's wintry, Christmas timey feeling kind of painting. Okay? That's what you can do for December. But what was I saying? I forget what I was saying now. I don't know. I forgot. Mr. Dipple just walked in the door. He's been outside all day. Hadn't done any work for the farmer in quite a few days. And Not the one you're thinking of, Sue. The first one that I got. The very first one I got. The colorful mermaidy one. Hi, honey. What?
What's for dinner?
I don't know. What is for dinner?
I'm starving.
You're starving. Okay. Well, I'm not starving, but I'll be ready to eat after my live. I know that. What symbol am I working on? The dots. I'm working on the dots. That's what I was talking about. So anyhow, that's coming along nicely. I have a very, very small little tiny corner of it started. And it's not going fast. It's square drill. It's not going fast because of all the confetti. But I'm not going to work on it too much. I'm going to try to get one little section done so I have a good sample so I can speak to the fact that, they're nice. They're working together, working up nicely. Then I can kind of tuck it away for a while. But I've been cruising along, people. I have been cruising along. I've been getting stuff done. Right? 2 paintings. I finished up the Chuck in October, and I did my whole little 40 by 50 one. I got that done. I actually just recorded a post review for that one today to show you what it looks like, and I could not be more impressed with that Dreamer Designs. It is lovely. I mean, you'll hear all about it when you watch that video in a couple days, but it was something. It's fantastic. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Nothing at all. So there's that. Yeah, but he hadn't worked for the farmer in about a week, probably hadn't done any work for him. And then he came by to get some eggs the other day. He needed some eggs. So he stopped by to pick up eggs, and he was like, so if you're not busy tomorrow or the next day or whatever, I could use a little help with a couple things if you're not too busy. And Dale was like, well, what you need? Yeah. What you need. Yep. We had a new tenant moving in, and he needed blinds put in that room. So Dale did that the other day. And he also helped him move furniture. Like he's moving some furniture from his house over here to the house over there. Dale helped him move furniture. And then today he was back at it again. Hello, Brenda. And Joe. Joe was here. He was back at it again today. Today he was down there working on brush, clearing up brush and trees and stuff that's in the fence lines. And then we were going to lunch. Disappointing lunch, let me just say. We were disappointed. And while we were at lunch, he got a text, and the text was simply, hey, if you got time this afternoon, could you maybe clean out the tractor for me? And Dale's like, clean up the tractor. What does he want? Dale was not quite sure what he wanted. I think he basically just wanted the inside of the tractor cleaned up because, it's cloth seats inside, and it's, he wanted it just clean. Dale spent like 2.5 hours this afternoon cleaning up the tractor, cleaning out the inside. He took a vacuum down there, and I think he took a air hose and did some spraying with the air and just cleaned up the whole inside cab of the tractor this afternoon. Farmer Pete down there couldn't be happier. He's thrilled. And then, like I said, this morning, Dale was working on brush down there. So he's back at it. Keep him busy down there, you guys. Keep him busy. So what's that leave me to do today? Well, I record videos. Hello, Christy. I'm glad you caught alive. Yay. I record videos. I edit, upload videos. And I worked on the Touch the Soul art for a while. Talked to Angie on the phone for a while. Talked to Brandy on the phone for a while. Yeah, that's what I did today. And unloaded the dishwasher. Mm-hmm. Put the dishes away. when Dale got done and he came back home, he asked Miss A out there, that machine thing out there, what the temperature was. It was still like in the 50s. So it was like 5:30. I think it was 5:30. And it was still pretty nice outside. We've had some nice weather the last few days. And it was time to get outside and start working on the flower beds. So Dale gets his little knee pad and he gets right down in there in the flower beds on his knee pad, and he starts cutting down stuff, and he says, come on out here and kind of show me some of the things that can go and whatnot. I mean, he knows pretty much what we do. But I went out there and I emptied pots, pulled dead plants out of pots, and I started taking out like all the little tchotchke kind of things, the trinkety things in the flower beds, like like the little bird bathy things and metal stakes and decorations and things like that need to come inside. So I started doing that, and I did that for a while. Then I went to see how he was doing. He was cutting down the peonies over by the garage, and he asked me about clippers, and I went and got another pair of clippers, and then I helped cut peonies for a while. Of course, I got to come in, feed the dogs, let the dogs out, do that kind of stuff. But it's getting done. I think he probably got over by the garage finished where the peonies are. It was almost done when I had to come in. So that's what we did when he got back from cleaning up the tractor. So, yeah, but lunch. Oh my goodness, lunch. We were disappointed in lunch. Let me tell you what. We were disappointed. Hello, Jody. How's Jody today? Saw Jody yesterday. Now I see Jody today. Um, we went into town, the bigger town, and we didn't know what we wanted. We were driving around, and I was like, how about rallies? We haven't had rallies in a long time. And he's like, oh, yeah, rallies. I can do rallies. That sounds good. So we go to rallies. And we pull up to the, ordering thing there, the speaker. And there's a sign on the speaker. No fried products. I'm like, what? No fried products? So she comes on and she's like, welcome to Rallies. We're sorry to say that there's no fried items available. We can still do burgers and things like that, but anything that requires frying, we can't do. Our fry machine blew up. We're like, oh, that's one of the best parts about Rallies. If you have a Rallies, their fries are really good, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I love Rally's fries. They're a little seasoned on there, and I think they're yummy. But we didn't get fries, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. We can live without fries. We're here, we're not going to go someplace else. We can live without fries. Dale wanted an unsweetened iced tea because he likes to sweeten it himself so that he gets the amount of sweetness he wants, right? So we're getting our food, and he asked if they had the sweetener. He likes the pink one. You have any sweetener in the pink packages? And this kid at the window, he kind of looked down and he went, no. We just laughed. We're like, okay, all right. That was a real look see you did to see if you had any pink tea sweetener stuff. Anyhow, so Dale was like, that's fine. I got some here in the truck. It'll be fine. I ordered a rally burger with cheese, no onion. And what did I get? I got a rally burger with no cheese. I didn't get onion. They did leave the onion off, but no cheese. So I had a cheeseburger with no cheese. And we had no fries. We were a little disappointed. I'm like, okay, well, that was fun. Glad we decided to come to rallies today. But, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. It was all right. Hello, Angie. How are you? So, what are you guys all up to today? What are you all up to? What have you been doing? That's what I've been doing today. Um, what else have I done? Anything exciting? Not really. I haven't done anything too exciting. No. Went to Walmart one day. Oh boy, that was fun. uh, what else? Honestly, I can't really tell you what else I've done this week. I haven't done much at all. Not much at all. Oh, I got my mammogram on Halloween. That was fun. And it was snowing. It was snowing. Yeah. Um, Neither one of us went trick or treating with anybody. Dale was like, no, I got to take you to your appointment. I can't go trick or treating. And my appointment was really late in the day. It was really weird. Never had one that late before, but it was like at 5:15 or something. So he's like, nope, can't go trick or treating. I'm busy. Gotta take you to the hospital over there. All right. Your husband's hunting. Nice. No, Sherry. Nope. He never came over. Mm. Sorry about that, Paula, that you're got a cold. That stinks. Tammy dusted and mopped. That sounds like fun. Ooh, right? Oh, you're going to see snow in Texas, you hope? Oh, you've been watching football. Marion watched football. Oh, no. Vanessa's sick, too. I'm so sorry you guys are sick. That's no fun. Um, uh, so here's the deal. MSU football, they've been doing so bad. I mean, so bad. I've lost interest in kind of watching them on Saturday. So I didn't even know what time they played today or anything. I was doing other stuff and I didn't care. I just didn't care. Okay. Well, I popped on my phone at one point to see what time the game was, only to see that the game was over and we had won. And I was like, say what? What? So then I go look at the standings to see how the other team, had been doing. It was like Nebraska, I think. And I'm like, Nebraska's like, they're like middle of the road, They've won some games, they've lost some games, but they're doing pretty good. I mean, we started out winning until the whole thing happened with our coach. That happened. And then it's just been lose, 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 lose. So I was really surprised when I got on to see what time the game was to find out that we'd actually won. And I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe it's the talk about Urban Meyer being our next coach. Maybe that did it. I don't know. Something got into him. Yeah. So that's the talk right now. Urban Meyer might be the next coach of MSU. That's getting a lot of traffic. Uh, your daughter has a restaurant? I did not know that. Your daughter owns a restaurant or just works at a restaurant? Huh. Shannon's bored and happy to be bored. Deborah, 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 Deborah. First of all, you posted a picture of a blanket that you made. It's gorgeous. That blanket is beautiful. I just want to say that. It's gorgeous. You did a great job on that. It is very, very nice. Oh, expired driver's license. Really, Lynn? Oh, some doggy diapers. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How's Lisa? Yeah. So, that blanket. Wow, gorgeous. I have crocheted a little bit today. Angie and I, for our Crochet Along Live, we're starting a new blanket, and it's all made in squares. Lots of squares. So, we have 8 squares to make for this week, and I've got 2 done. But I'm working on another small project too, which is just like a neck scarf in the most lovely yarn. It's baby alpaca. It is soft and it's beautiful. And it's not going to take me a long time to finish this because it's not really large or anything. I'm thinking I'll have yarn left over too. I don't know. Maybe I could make 2. I could have one for me and one for somebody else. I don't know. It's going to be gorgeous though. Absolutely gorgeous. So got a little crocheting in, a little bit of crocheting. Yeah. the restaurant manager and partial owner. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Army 1. Oh. Oh. Well, that happens sometimes, Marion. Somebody's got to be the one to take down the winning team. Cleaning, diamond painting, and cooking. You're doing this one too, Kay? I love it. Yep, I was on the bottom right. Down, no, yeah, bottom right. And I came up the side though. When the Rangers won, I bet, right? Yep. I will say this about this painting. It is, it's got some gapping going on. I mean, I don't know, you can't see down here. Down here, I mean, I've got quite a gap right here. It's harder to keep these round drills lined up nicely because, I mean, it's a little loosey goosey for me, So I'm just gonna put that out there and say it. It's true. Um, I mean, it's gonna be pretty. I don't think it's gonna look terrible or anything, but I would like my drills to fit a little tighter than this, A little closer would be great. So we'll see how it goes as I continue on with it, but I'm impressed that I've gotten this far. It is day 4 and I'm this far already, right? I, I'm impressed with myself, right? I'm impressed with myself. Oh, here's my little gnomey guy. Can you see him? No, you can't see him there. There's my little gnome from Saban, one I've had for a while. I end up getting a few of those. Hello, Joanna. How are you? Hello, Simply Complicated. Oh, no. Oh, no. Your rooster got you. Oh, them roosters, I'm telling you. You started a new throw blanket and you're not feeling good. Well, that's a good thing to do. Just sit and cuddle up with your blankie and, yeah. You've noticed that, Sue? Yeah. Hello, Dawn. How's Dawn? Where's the kitten? Which kitten? The real kittens? Like the live kitties? Live kitties, we don't know. We don't know where they're at. Hi, Jenny. How's my friend Jenny? It's yours is Gappy too from Amazon. Is it just the rounds that we're having troubles with? I don't know. What was that one, Dawn? Was that a round or a square? The pumpkins. I'm gonna just take a little poll here. Is it the round drills that we're having gapping issues with? I mean, you can kind of see it in here throughout this area right down here where it looks kind of gappy, right? You can tell. Hi, Sue and Jess. How are you? No, a gnome, Joanna. Okay, so it looks like it's the rounds then. Huh. I mean, it's been a while since I have done the Diamond Art Club round. Most of the time, I end up doing squares for them, but I'm like, well, we could tighten this up a bit. Okay, where did all those drills go that were on my pen 30 seconds ago? They all fell off. That's where they went. They fell off or they jumped off. I don't know. Yeah, I think we could use a little tighter grid for these. That's for sure. Maybe we'll have to suggest that. Should all band together and suggest that. Write them a letter. Say, hey, we think we need a little tighter grid on the rounds. They're a little gappy. And that's constructive criticism. And that is literally, done nicely. That's something that a company should hear and they should know so that they could, fix that, make it a little bit better. Nobody wants gappy drools. Right? We don't want gappy drools. I mean, I don't. Do you? Maybe, I don't know. Is it because of yours is round, round? It's happening with the rounds. Okay. You're doing okay. Dale's making chili. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Spangler, that's around too, Sue? Hmm. I don't know. Right, Jody? So we don't know where the little kitties are. So for a while, all of the cats down there just disappeared. The mama cat disappeared. Tommy, the older kitty, had disappeared. Well, mommy's mommy's back down there in the barn. Tommy's back down there hanging out in the barn. But no sign of the kitties. So we're kind of thinking that maybe she had moved everybody out for a while. You know, Dale was down there a lot. Um, he'd been going up there and picking them up and bringing them downstairs, and maybe mommy got a little perturbed. I don't know. So maybe she took them someplace. Thinking they still might be around. Honestly, thinking they're still around. And I hope they show back up, you know? And if they do, man, I think Dale's going to nab one. So I hope they're still around anyhow. They're super cute. But Tommy's there, and Tommy is just friendly now. Um, Even the farmer was like, yeah, he used to like run from me every time I came in the barn, but he doesn't anymore. And Dale's like, I know, he comes right up to me. I pick him up, I pet him, you know. The mama cat still, no. She's like, no. But I think she's got those kitties somewhere. No idea where, but I think they're somewhere. They're going to get big pretty soon, and she's not going to be able to contain them unless, I mean, it depends on how far she moved them. I mean, there's not a lot of places to go. He's kind of out in the middle of a bunch of fields. All that's around is a bunch of fields. It would be quite a trek to go across the field to go to the pallet factory. That would be quite a trek. It would also be quite a trek to go to the neighbors across the street because the barn is way in the back of the property. They'd have to go all the way down the driveway and across the road, and that's quite a ways. I don't know that they would do that. I don't know. I think they're somewhere. Maybe she just took them up towards the house. I don't know, but I think they're there. I just have this feeling that they are around. They're somewhere in hiding. Dale sees them. I'm going to be like, go snatch them. Snatch them. Get them. Jenny, are you still feeling tired? Jenny, are you feeling under the weather, honey? Are you feeling under the weather? If you are, it seems like there's quite a few people that are in the same boat, feeling under the weather. Is it the change of the seasons here? Like it's getting cold now, we're really in fall. Is that what it is? It could be. I mean, it could be, right? Change of the weather really can affect people. I'm not saying it makes you sick. I'm not saying that because I'll be one of those people that say being out in the cold doesn't make you sick, right? It doesn't. You got to get a germ, but maybe the germs are. I don't know. Maybe the germs are flying around more. I don't know. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad that some of you are getting things done today, getting things accomplished. It's going around, Joanna says. It's going around. Well, as long as it doesn't come around here, I'll be good. Glad it's staying away from here. I have enough trouble all summer long with my allergies, and I'm just feeling better now. I mean, we've had a couple of frosts, and, you know, some of the things are dying off that would bother me, and I'm starting to feel pretty good. I have less congestion. I was having so much like congestion and drainage that my throat would hurt. I get a sore throat, and I'm like trying to cough stuff up, and I'm starting to feel pretty good actually. Knock on wood, you know. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good. Doo 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 doo. Right? I want to stay that way. I want to stay that way. Yeah. I have a feeling Dale's going downstairs to watch some TV. I was thinking he was going to start thinking about something for dinner. He said he was hungry. But I hear him out there snacking. He's been in the snack cupboard. Mm-hmm. So, question of the day. Hello, April. How are you doing? Shannon's just tired. Just sick and tired. Not sick, just tired. Hello, Bonnie. Dawn's been sick for 5 days. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, that's right. The time changes today, doesn't it? Ah. Oh, shots. No, thank you, April. Just no, thank you. I hate shots. I don't want to do shots. Um, the stress the weather changes have on your body lowers your immunity. Well, that could be. I don't know. I don't know. Um, all right. Have you guys ever had these? Let me show you. They're Ritz toasted chips. You can't see them. Hang on. How can I get it? Hang on. Can you see them? Ritz toasted chips. We're right up and personal here. Okay? Ritz. See? Ritz. These are yummy. They're so yummy. Right? I started eating them. Okay? And then Dale was like, those are good. Those are good. And now I'll open up the bag and I'll eat a few. I have a few handfuls. And before you know it, I go to the bag and it's empty. Like it's in here in the office. It's on top of the printer and it is empty. I had a handful. I had a handful. Yeah. You know where the rest of them went, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Although I did find something. The other day we went to Walmart and we needed snacks. We just needed some snacks. We had nothing to like munch on, crackers or just nothing, chips, nothing, you know? So I loaded up on some snacky things. So I got another bag of those rich chips. I got, Dale got some, he likes the organic Doritos, some organic Doritos. He likes those. I know he steals them, right? You're right. I'm going to have to hide them somewhere, right? No, they just devour the whole bag. Like he'll open up the bag and before I know, it's gone. And I'm just like, did you just like eat all that? And he's like, well, yeah. Really? Oh my goodness. Okay. But, what else that I got? I found, actually Dale found them. He found a Chex Mix and it's strawberry. All right. I'm all over it. I'm all over strawberry Chex Mix. So we bring that home and he opens it up. He opened it up, of course, right? And we both start nibbling on it a little bit. And I'm like, ooh, that's good. I like that. Now, this Chex Mix only has the cereal in it. Like, you know, most Chex Mixes will have like, I don't know, pretzels and little breadsticks or, you know, different things in it. This is all cereal, nothing but cereal. Okay. And they do have some of the cereal in there. They're all flavored. They're all flavored. But some of it has like, I don't know if it's like a light yogurty coating on it or what it is. But it's got something on them. But there aren't very many of those. But guess what? Dale doesn't like them. Dale doesn't like them. He looked at me the other day and he said, so the Chex Mix, he says, you can have that. I'm like, okay, all right, perfect. The Chex Mix is mine. All right. It's just like having breakfast, you know? It's just like eating breakfast. Oh, goodness. Right, Jess? That's exactly what it's like. It's like, Oh, that was just one sitting, one sit, right? Cheesy triangles. Oh, those are good. I know. They did. They just went poof and they were gone. Poof, they were gone. Baked Doritos. I've not had those. Oh, they don't even make them anymore. Okay. What are you missing in the chat? A lot, Lisa, a lot. Just keep stuff in your face. Just keep stuff in your face. Oh, how funny. But yeah, so the Chex Mix is mine. I don't know what he was just into just now. I don't know. Probably the rest of the Doritos. That's my guess. Probably the rest of the Doritos. Yeah. So that's fine. I'll nibble on those a little bit, but they're not my favorite. So they're the organic ones. They taste fine. What flavor are they? They're I don't know what they are. Cheddary. I don't know what they are, honestly. They're not bad, but I won't. Oh, hey, we got a half a drill there. Half a drill. Back off. Back off. Get out of there. Um, I won't eat very many of those, the Doritos. Just, a few and I'm good. That's it. But while we were at Walmart, my friend Joe here, who works at Walmart, sends me an email the other day. And he shows me that Walmart has some of those diamond dots dot boxes. Remember when I showed you guys the dot boxes that I got at Hobby Lobby? It wasn't that long ago. And I'm like, oh, there are some cute ones there. I'm like, Joe, why? Why does your Walmart always get this diamond painting stuff? And then my Walmart, will never have it. Okay. I'm like, my Walmart didn't have the um, diamond dots paintings when they came in. They finally did. They finally got one box of them, and those sold out pretty quick. They have gotten a second one of the diamond paintings, but I had no hope whatsoever that my Walmart would have any of those little dot boxes. Now, they were smaller than the ones I got at Walmart. I will say that. They were smaller, but they had some white cheddar. Yes, Sherry, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Is coffee, ice cream a food group or beverage or dinner? I don't know. I wouldn't eat it though, Joanna. In any case, it would not be on my menu because I'm not a coffee person. I don't like the taste of coffee. So sorry. Wouldn't be on my menu. But when I was at Walmart, I went over there to the craft area. I'm like, okay, let's see. Well, I found one of the little they hang on the end of the end cap. You know how you got the end cap at the end of the aisle? Then on the sides of the end cap is where these boxes were hanging. And they had the ugliest ones of everything. The picture that Joe sent me, I was like, okay, these are the ugliest of all of them. Where are the cute ones? Where are the cute ones like your Walmart has? Right? They didn't have them. They did not have them. So, I mean, clearly they had more and had sold out of all of the cute stuff. So I don't know if they will restock. And if they do, how long it will be before they restock. There's no telling, right? At my Walmart, there's no telling. But so, Joe, do you live in a metropolitan area? Is your Walmart in a city, or is it out in the sticks like mine? I think that makes a difference. Sidekicks. Well, thank you. Now we know. We got end caps, right? The end cap, right? Now we got sidekicks, things that hang off the side of the end cap. It's called a sidekick, apparently. Ooh, things you learn. I get educated every day of my life. And that's a good thing. If you stop learning stuff, you shrivel up. You just shrivel up. You got to keep learning. Got to keep learning things. I missed an AB right there. Seriously? Seriously? Are you an AB over here? Are you an AB? Are you? Oh, yeah, that's that half an AB. Huh? That won't work. One little AB right there. So, yeah, I don't know if they'll get them back again or not. But they were super cute. There was a little gnome one. I think there was like, I don't know what else there was. Joe, what else was there? I don't even remember. But I was I was surprised to see them there and then disappointed at the same time. Surprised and disappointed. I had to laugh. I heard Jenny talking. Jenny did some whipping chats. Oh my goodness. Jenny, I don't know if you're still here or if you're off eating chili, but Jenny's been doing some whipping chats. And I was listening to her talk about buying her groceries for Thanksgiving. And she's got to get her grocery list and she's got to get her groceries ready for the big Thanksgiving dinner. But she will not go into the store. I was like, really, Jenny, really? Sometimes that might be the highlight of my week, that I get to go into the store, Walmart or Meijer, one of the two. And I mean, I get out. And I see people, you know, even if it's crazy, I get out and I see people. I don't know. It's rural. Yours is rural. Well, mine's really rural. I'm surprised you get that stuff as quickly as you do. It seems like you're one of the first Walmarts I ever hear about that gets all those cool things. I don't know. A whole aisle of what? A Walmart? Are you talking about, Joanna? A Walmart? I don't I don't know, Jess. I have no idea. No clue. Hi, Angie. I saw Jenny's costume. That was funny. That was funny. Um, send you pictures. Does it matter, so you can't find them? You'll just be tormented. If you know how cute some of them were, then you're just going to be tormented because you can't find them. They're smaller than the Hobby Lobby ones. The Hobby Lobby ones, were, I don't even know what size they were, honestly. These ones at Walmart, these ones, you like that? These ones at Walmart were maybe like 4 inches by 4 inches, maybe. Would you say, Joe, 4 inches by 4 inches? I don't know. I love to go shopping too. Joanna's like, nope. I like them better. They're fun. They're fun, Joe. They're fun to do. You loathe the grocery shopping. Well, I didn't say you had to go grocery shopping, but you can just go shop for other stuff, Like go to Walmart or Meijer and get some clothes, or I go to Walmart and I look at yarn, or I mean, there's other stuff, other stuff there, but not just groceries. But I do like to go to the store. I really do. I like going to the store. Gives me a reason to go out, go just get out of the house for a while. You guys, I used to be, when I worked, I would get so um, anxious. I would get anxious when I was home for too long. Like if I was home for more than one whole day without getting out and going somewhere, I would get antsy and I would be like, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta get out of this house. I gotta go someplace. Okay? It was bad. And Dale knew that. Especially like when we would have snowstorms and stuff and we wouldn't have school, so I wouldn't go out to go to school and I couldn't get out with my car. I couldn't get out with my car because there was so much snow. You know, Dale would come home and he'd be like, all right, you ready to go someplace? And I'm like, yes, let's go somewhere. Because he's got the truck and the 4-wheel drive. And I'll be like, oh, yeah, let's go someplace. Okay, let's go. Shop by phone. No, Joanna, no. Just no. I don't know. You sent it to Sue. You're so sweet, Joe. I don't know if they're on the website. I have not looked. I don't know. But I don't need one, you know. But if it was just hanging around there at my Walmart when I was there and, it was a few bucks or whatnot, I can't imagine they cost too much. I mean, I can't imagine they were too pricey for sure. Um, I hate physical shopping. Oh my gosh. I love to go shopping. But I would be like, okay, let's go. I need to go. Right? Yeah. You need that much turkey, Lynn? Who are you feeding, Lynn? That you need 25 pounds worth of turkey. I know. Dale was like that after he retired. We were always going somewhere. They are there, Jess, for $5.88. Now, see, that's a decent price for there. Did you see some cute ones, Jess? Like, did you see the little gnome one? I'll have to look after this. I gotta make myself a list. I gotta go shopping. I'm gonna have to go shopping after this live. What am I shopping for? I'm shopping for Walmart dot box. I'm making a list. Making a list. I wonder if Dale put the birds in. Dots box. I'm going to check Walmart for that. The gnome wreath. Yep. See, Sue, I'm telling you. Now you just got to find them. I guess we got to go shopping online. We're going to join in with all you people who don't like to go out in public. We're going to hop online, right? Your dogs would love a whole turkey. Your dogs would probably eat the whole turkey too. The cardinal. Yes, the cardinal. Mm-hmm. All right. So Walmart for Dots box, sparklers for a case. Although one of my cases is empty now, but I could kit up more stuff, right? I could kit up more things. I don't know if Dale put them chickens and the ducks in. And I know he's downstairs. Hang on, just a second. I'm gonna holler at him and see if the ducks are in. Sometimes he doesn't put them in. I've been putting them in every night. I've been putting them away. Hang on, I'll be right back. Hey, honey, are the ducks in? Okay. I was just thinking about them. He did it. He did it. He put them in. He had to, right? He had to because I'm busy. Oh, what? Chamomile wreath? What's a chamomile? What? What is that? Okay, they did have the porcupine at my Walmart. The porcupine wasn't bad, but oh, you're having the whole family. Yeah, they're cheap. They're cute. They're cute. They're fun. And they come like they're ready to frame. You just take that whole box thing and just like put it on the wall or something, right? Okay. Where's my little turnaround? I need the little turnaround symbol. And what else? Oh, I need one. I need one hashtag. 1 pound sign. That's what I need. One of you, not two. I said one. I need one. You go right here. And then I need my little turnaround. Turn around, turn around, turn around. And I can't find it over here. There it is. Here it is. There we go. Okay, I only need a few. Gnomes. Oh, snowman. I love anything snowman. Love snowman, right? You hate going to Walmart. I like going to Walmart. I have fun. I especially like to go to Walmart alone, like without Dale, because I can just wander up and down the aisles and I can look at stuff and I can take my time and, yeah, I like that. With Dale, yeah, it's not as fun. He doesn't like to look as much as I do. He's from the opposite sex. You know how they are. Does anybody know a man that really likes to shop? I don't know. I haven't encountered one. Let me just say that. All right, I'm down to almost 2 colors here. After I do these little white spots here, I'm going to do those next. I think, if I can find it. If I can find it. Here it is. All right, Let's do those. They're not really white. They're gray. They're gray. Anyhow, so Thanksgiving is coming fast, isn't it? It really is. I want the snowman family. Yeah. So our Walmart has like shopping is cardio. That's right. I get to get out and I get to walk and I get to look at people and see crazy things and yeah. Your husband does the food shopping. See, Angie's husband does the food shopping. I like to go shop. Your husband likes to shop, Yvonne? I have not met a husband that likes to shop. I haven't met one. You like to go without Steve. See, it's more fun without the men, I think. Um, Gosh, what was I just going to say to you people? What was I just going to say? It was good too. What was it? What was it? Somebody remind me. What was I going to say? Oh, darn it. I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I do that. It's what he needs and gotta go. Yep. In and out. Your husband likes to shop, Jody? Okay, so we got some husband shoppers out there. Okay. Hubby shop, hubby shop. Okay. All right. Mine, he doesn't really like to. I mean, it's like a necessity thing for him, you know? Although, I mean, if you take him to like the farm store, he can spend some time in the farm store. And I don't know what he's looking at in the farm store. I really don't. There's not that much there. You know? Chicken feed, chicken feed. I don't know. I don't know. Um, they do have Christmas decorations. Christmas has happened at Tractor Supply. Christmas stuff is there. Yep. Um, the 6-foot decorated rooster is there. He's a dapper fella at Tractor Supply. He's quite the handsome guy. Let me tell you what, he's all decked out in red and green and scarves, and he's pretty cool. I think he'd be cooler if he had lights and he lit up, but he's not that kind of guy. He doesn't light up. He doesn't light up. But he's cute. You can kill an hour at Home Goods. Of course, right? Of course. You don't like to shop. I like to shop. I do. Well, spending money and shopping aren't necessarily the same thing, right? Not necessarily the same thing. Shopping, you can shop without spending money. I mean, you can. It's not easy, but you can. Yeah. No, I will not decorate until after Thanksgiving, for sure. For sure. No, Lynn, that rooster is rather expensive. He's several $100s. He's rather an expensive guy. So no, we don't have the big old rooster yet. Although Dale keeps talking about him. He keeps talking about him. Yep. And I mean, it would be perfect for us. I mean, we live in we technically don't live in Potterville, but Potterville is Gizzard City. You know, Gizzard City, USA. All about chickens, chicken gizzards and stuff. So, I mean, for us to have a great big giant, well, you know what I call him, right? I didn't necessarily call him a rooster. I called him that other name. Standing out in our front yard, boy, we would be the talk of the neighborhood. Not that anybody would see it because, you know, nobody comes down here. Nobody comes down here. Besides the guys that work at the pallet factory. Okay, so this was interesting. We went for a walk one day, and we walked down to the end of the road. Did you look up the Christ? Really? Seriously, Sherry? You looked up the rooster? How much is he? How much is he? There's two sizes. There's a big one. He's like 6 feet. And then there's a smaller one. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to tell Dale. Dale, your boy's on sale. Your boy is on sale at the Tractor Supply. Oh, these are fairy dust. This white is fairy dust. Now, I got to tell you, it's really hard. It's really hard. And I don't know if it's because it's white, but it is really hard to see the little shimmery stuff inside these. I don't know. I mean, I can see it now, sort of, in the light here. But it doesn't, I don't know. They make these look kind of pearly because it's white. They look a little pearlescent, is what I would say. Um, so we walked down to the end of the road, and Dale was on his can hunt, right? He likes to get the cans because the guys that work down at the pallet factory down at the end of the road like to throw their cans out on their way back to work. And you can figure out why. Why would they like to throw their cans out of their car before they get back to work? Because you know what's in their cans, right? Alcoholic beverages on their way back to work, of course. I mean, I tell you all the time, I see these guys that work down there. 10 o'clock is break time. They go down to the store, the gas station, or whatever. He's 159? Really? 159. Ooh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Um, so we went for a walk, and Dale was picking up cans. He started finding bags full of cans, like, the plastic bags you get for your groceries at Walmart or whatever, those size bags. He was finding those all over the place, out in the weeds and stuff. And now that fall has sprung and the leaves have fallen down and the grass is coming down, it's much easier to spot those things out there on the side of the road, right? So he starts picking up these bags and he's just walking right in there. And I would not go in there because I know what it looks like when everything's in full season. And the side of the road down there is sometimes filled with poison ivy. Filled with poison ivy. I'm not going in there. I am not going in there where there's poison ivy. Even though it's now frosted and it's not as active, it's still in there. It's still in there. I'm not going in there. Okay? Sorry. But Dale will. Dale will go in there and he'll just start walking through the grasses and whatnot. Down there where they had to cut all those trees down and all the trees fell down and all that stuff. He'll just walk through there and he's finding all these bags. And he's just walking along and he's tossing them out, throwing them out in the road, throwing them out in the road. I'm the spotter. That's my job. I'm the spotter. I'm on the street and I'm looking and I'll be like, there's one over here, honey. There's another one over here, honey. Look over here. And he's just finding them and throwing them out on the road. Okay? Bag after bag after bag. So before we came home, he gathered up all of the bags and put them in a pile beside the road. And he said he's going to go back with the truck and pick them up. I'm like, well, you better get down here because somebody will take them, right? Somebody will take them. Well, guess what? He forgot to go back down there. And then the next morning it was like, you forgot to go get your cans. And he goes, oh, dang, I did. I forgot to go get my cans. Never went back down there until later that day. And guess what? They were all still there. This whole pile of bags full of cans was still there. Somebody likes Mike's Hard Lemonade. Somebody likes Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yeah. And somebody likes the Bud Light tall cans. Yeah. There were 77 cans. 77 cans down there, down the street. People just throwing them out of their cars as they're on their way back to work. I so wanted to just, I don't know. I'm certain that the bosses, the managers and whatnot that work down there had to see all those bags in the road. Although maybe not. Maybe not, because they get down there at like 5 in the morning. Maybe it was dark and they didn't see him. That's a possibility. But I just kind of want the managers to know, look, where's all this stuff coming from? It's coming from your guys that are working here on their way back from break or lunch or whatever. You know, they're drinking and working. And, you know, that that doesn't seem right to me, especially since these guys are working with like machinery and stuff that's cutting wood and putting pallets together and all that kind of stuff. Doesn't seem like you should be drinking on the job, you know? So I don't know. It's not my place, but I just feel like they need to know. What would you do? Nothing? Dale's like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to tell him. And I'm like, I know I wouldn't go up there and tell him either, but maybe what we used to do, and we had done in the past, is it was mainly trash before. Because like they'll go and they'll get a slice of pizza at the gas station or whatever, and they come in on one of those like styrofoam serving trays, in a little bag, and they'll, throw that out. And so we would gather up the trash down there, and we would take it back over to their side of the road. And they used to have like a big round planter out in front. It didn't have anything in it. It was just a big concrete like planter. And we would take all their trash and go put it back in the little planter over there. I kind of wanted to do that with all these beer cans, all these bags and bags of beer cans and stuff. Just take them back over there and put it back on their property. You know what I mean? And then maybe they would be like, oh, well, I mean, or do they just not care? There's that as well. Maybe they just don't care. Maybe they're just happy that they have a warm body showing up. You know what I mean? And they don't care if they've had a beer or two, or, I mean, sometimes it's like a 6 pack. And I don't know if they drank the whole 6 pack, or maybe it was a couple days worth or what. I don't know. But it just seems like they drink it on the way back and pitch it out so that, nobody can go look in their car and be like, oh, what's in their car? They're hiding it. I don't know. It just doesn't seem safe to me. Does not seem safe. It's not even 7 a.m., right? Yeah, they're worth 10 cents a piece. Maybe the boss is joining them. You're right, Tammy. Maybe they're part of it. But then why would they feel the need to pitch them out of the car? I don't know. I don't know that. Sounds like a drinking problem. Yep. Problem is, I'm not drinking enough, apparently. I don't know. Anyhow, it's a thing. It's a thing. We'll take their money. I mean, no problem. Dale has no problem with picking them up and taking them back to the store and turning them all in. I mean, they're nasty too. Some of them been there a long time. Um, but that icky beer and stuff still in the cans, and I'm like, nope, you can do that, honey. I'm not touching them. I want nothing to do with it. It's all you. And he'll do it. He picks them up, he dumps them out. He brought all his bags home and dumped out everything and cleaned them up. Not cleaned them up, but tried to get them as nice as could be to take back to the store. But ugh, gross. Gross. Yeah. Slobs, pigs, whatever. You know? Yeah, they don't live here. What do they care? They don't care what our street looks like. They only work here. Then they leave. Then they go home. But I really think they're probably just happy to have bodies show up, because it can't be the most fun job to do. It's manual labor. It's, you know, I, I can't see that it's fun. So they're probably just happy people show up. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We got a breathalyzer at the door. No, no, goodness. Yeah, of course, right? I mean, driving, I think operating the big machinery down there is worse, even. But, you know, it's their life. Their life, not mine. I just wish they would. Here's what I should tell them. I should put a sign down there in front of the pallet factory, and I should just be like, all right, if you're gonna throw out your beer cans, how about we just put a container at the end of our driveway, and you can just toss them in there on your way by, right? Here, just toss them in this barrel on your way down the road. Make it easier for us to pick them up for you. I mean, that might work. I don't know. I have to try that. I mean, I've seen that at like concert venues and stuff like that, where there are people that actually set up like trash cans and things like that for people to throw their cans into as they're driving by and stuff. Deposit your things here, make it easier on people. Throw them in here. I actually saw somebody, you've seen these like at arcades and stuff, where it's like the basketball shoot thing. You throw the basketball and there's a little chute that the basketball comes back down so you can throw it again. I've seen those set up in people's yards. So it's like, hey, throw your cans, see if you can make it into the hoop. I've seen those set up in places for outside, concert venues and stuff like that. When people have to drive by people's houses, that might not be a bad idea. Set us up a little barrel outside. Please throw your cans in here. I wonder if they would do it. I'll have to ask Dale. Can I set up a barrel out there for the pallet guys? That might be interesting. Oh, goodness. That's the life I live out here in the country, folks. That's the life I live, We always say that, yeah, it would be easier, right? Put a funny saying on it. That's right. People think that just because you live out in the country, they can dump whatever they want. Bags of trash, a couch, a mattress. Out by my sister's house, there is a mattress in the creek that runs in front of her house. Like, really? Who brings a mattress out to the country to throw it into the creek? I mean, why? Really? Why? Just because we live in the country doesn't mean we want all of your trash, right? We don't want your trash. So, but we get it. We get it. You see all kinds of things. All kinds of things. But anyhow, so Dale is downstairs. He's either watching TV or he's watching. I did not know. He actually has TikTok on his phone. I didn't know that. I thought he was just always watching YouTube. Waterbed. That's funny. uh, um, I did not know he has TikTok on his phone. I thought it was always just YouTube shorts he was watching all the time. Oh, no. He's got TikTok on his phone. I was like, you watch TikTok? And he's like, yeah, I got the TikTok app. And I'm like, really? You're watching TikTok? Okay. All right. But man, he finds some stupid stuff. Lately, he keeps wanting me to look at these girls, beautiful, beautiful girls, and they're AI, apparently. Apparently they're AI girls. And I was like, and how do you know that? I mean, you can just tell, he said, you can tell that they're not real humans, they're AI. And I was like, you're watching this too much if you can figure that out. You're just watching this too much. If you can tell those are AI, like I couldn't tell. They look like regular females to me, right? The other day, he brings up a picture and it's this guy. And first of all, I looked at it and I was like, whew, well, whew. And he's like, real or AI? And I was like, I hope he's real because, man, whew, he's hot. Hello, Diamond Is that PETA? PETA? I don't know. Um, yeah. I was like, I hope he's real because, woo. And Dale's just laughing. He's like, yeah, I don't think he is. And I'm like, really? That? That is an AI? What? Okay. I don't know. What is this world coming to? What is this world coming to? You can't even tell the difference between a live human and an AI. I mean, okay, whatever. I, I was like, I looked at Dale finally and I said, well, you know what? I, honestly, I wouldn't care what he was. He could be real, he could be AI. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Just, he's fine. He's fine, whatever he is. Oh my goodness. The pictures just look too perfect. Oh well, okay. I guess maybe that's what he's basing it on. Everything's just too perfect. Well, this dude, oh, he was perfect, perfect in every way. Oh goodness, Bill was just laughing at me. I'm like, well, okay, that's AI. I'll take it. Oh goodness. The other thing we're listening to just yesterday. This was interesting. Uh, I'm not going to get too graphic, but there was nothing graphic about it anyhow. But it was this guy talking. Apparently, they have a channel, a YouTube channel, and it's about sex and relationships for the senior. I was like, okay, all right. I listened to it for a few minutes, and Dale was just like, "Did you learn anything?" I'm like, well, I don't know, but it's a whole YouTube channel, and that's all. That's all it's really about. That is what it's about. hmm Just because we're senior citizens, okay. I was just laughing. The stuff he finds. Oh my goodness, the stuff he finds. A lot of times it's just car guys. A lot of car things. As a matter of fact, he just bought something from one of the car guys off his YouTube video. Like he's selling merch for some reason. I think you buy the merch and it enters you in a drawing for a free vehicle or something they're giving away. So they had like shirts and hats and other things. And Dale bought like um, spark plugs, like not real spark plugs, but like decorative spark plugs with their name on them and stuff. And I was, okay, you bought yourself some spark plugs to enter into the drawing with. Okay. So sometime in the future here, I guess we're going to get some spark plugs in the mail. Oh, and hang on. I think the guy's name has the word sparks in it, D Sparks or something like that. He's a car guy, of course. So we're gonna get some spark plugs. Promotional decorative spark plugs in the mail. I'm like, okay. All right. The stuff he finds, you guys, the stuff he finds. I mean, I watch the same stuff all the time. I mean, I'm either watching some diamond painting channel or some crochet channel. One of the two. I don't really veer from those two topics, It's crochet or diamond painting. When I run out of videos from the people I'm subscribed to for diamond painting, then I go looking, and that's how I kind of found some new crocheters that I like, things like that, some crochet channels, but, you know, and then once you start looking for things, here's what I've noticed. You start looking for things, then you'll start to have more things that are similar pop up. So if I look up crochet patterns, then I'll get more channels popping up that offer crochet tutorials. So anyhow, I don't run out of content from people I'm subscribed to very often, but sometimes I do. And then I just go looking around, but I never find stuff like Dale. I never find stuff like Dale finds. He finds some of the most bizarre things. Do I have a drill on? Well, that might be why I can't pick up another one. There's already one on my pen. That might be why. Look, I'm going to finish this tonight. Finish it. Oh, you're still reading those books, Lynn. Lynn. Oh, I'm not reading those books. I don't want to read about vampires. Although, I'm not certain I'm into the book that we're reading right now for book club either. Brandy and I were talking about that today. I think there's some parts I'm going to be skipping in the book because you know me. I don't like thrillers. I don't like that. Oh, there's parts I do not like. There's parts I do not like. So this is going to be an interesting book to read. There's definitely parts of the book that Brandy's not going to want to really read. And there's definitely some parts that I don't want to read. And that's all I'll say about it right now. If you want to know more about what we're talking about, you can show up to book club on Tuesday. But I'm there's parts I don't like for sure. There's parts I don't like. I'll just say that. So, but I'm not gonna read about the vampires though, Lynn. Vampires do nothing for me. I'd take that an AI guy. I'd read about him. Oh boy. Right? I know it's not the spicy scenes either, Sherry. It is not the spicy scenes. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. What? What are you thinking of getting? Shoes? What? I don't know, Sherry. I don't want to read that part. Mm-mm. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna skip over some of that. You don't have to go into all that detail. I don't want all that detail. You want to tell me that happened, that's fine. Tell me that happened, okay? I knew he wasn't a great guy. I knew he was a bad dude before we started the book. I knew that. But I don't need all of the graphic descriptions. No, no, thank you. I like to read before I go to sleep at night. I get snuggled in bed and get all comfy and I read for a while. Well, I've had to stay awake and think about other things before I go to sleep at night. That's why I don't do thrillers. I don't do horror flicks. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't like to be creeped out. I don't like I don't like scary, creepy, icky. I don't like any of that. So this is a challenge. Like I think the only way I can combat it is just to skip over stuff and go, "Yep, I know what's going to happen. I'll just move on. I'm just going to move on." Right? Brandy might be skipping the other parts. Oh, vampire books. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, there are worse parts than in the Blackwood Dagger Brothers. I'm sure that Lynn, have you read this whole book that we're reading? Have you read the whole thing? I know you asked me one day, you know what it's about? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I got a general idea what it's about. Like I said, I knew that he's like a bad guy, you know? He's Hook, for goodness gracious. Hook's not a nice guy. He's a bad guy. I knew that. But you can convey that to me without all of the, graphicness of it. So Brandy might be skipping some of the spicy scenes. I'll be skipping the other scenes. We'll get through it. We'll do it. But it's different. It's different. That's all I got. It's different. So we'll do it. Maybe I shouldn't read at night before I go to sleep. Maybe that's what I shouldn't do. Give my mind time to completely forget about it before I try to go to sleep. I don't want to wake up with nightmares, I don't want to be having no nightmares based on this book. Good goodness. There's 22. Lynn knows. She's got them all. It's called Hooked, Paula. And the author's last name, I can't remember her first name. It's McIntyre is her last name. I know that. They're fractured adult fairy tales. Yeah. And there's more than this one. And I'll be good with just reading this one. I will feel no need to read any of the others. Like there's one that's based on Lion King, Scarred, and there's, they're twisted, all right. They are twisted. They are considered dark romance. Dark romance, twisted fairy tales, all in one. And they're twisted, all right. Twisted's one way to describe it. Oh, well, I'll make it through. I'll make it through, and we'll never subject anybody to another one again. How's that? Oh boy. Yeah, not going there again. Yeah, go ahead, look it up. I mean, the book starts, and the author at the beginning of the book tells you right up front that this is, um, it's a fairy tale. It's a fractured fairy tale. It's a retelling of a fairy tale, but it is not. It is not a wholesome type of thing. She tells you right up front. She honestly tells you right up front what to expect. You know, and we may not have like redemption and good happy ending, and like, okay, all right then. Now we know. Yep, now we know. So, well, not your favorite, right, Lynn? I mean, I can understand that. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Catherine, to read it during the daytime, and then my mind can go through the rest of my day and forget about it. Forget about some of those parts that would keep me up at night. I literally was awake the other night. Normally, reading is very soothing and calming for me, and I will actually sometimes have to put my book down because I'm literally like starting to just fall asleep. Not this one. Not this one. I am like wide awake after I read it, and I'm like, okay, now what do I need to do? Now I need to do something to get myself to go to sleep. Yep. So that might be a good idea. Read it during the day. I'm skipping stuff though. I'll tell you right now, I'm going to skip parts. No offense, but I'm skipping parts. It's twisted. It's twisted. I would not read Dean Koontz either, but no. Right, Catherine? A book with a disclaimer at the beginning. Yes. And she also talks about all the trigger warnings, but she's not going to go into all the trigger warnings, but you can look them up if you would like. There's a list of all the trigger warnings, things that you might, be concerned about. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah. Oh, Lisa's going to go drive for Lyft tonight on a full stuffed belly. That would put me to sleep. Have fun, though. Yeah. Well, you guys, that's what I got for tonight. I'm going to finish this, and then I like working on it this way. It fits on my table perfectly. You can't tell, but it fits on my table, and it actually fits on my light pad perfectly. So I think I'm just going to leave it this way, and I'm going to pull it forward, pull it this way, and, do rows across like that. That's kind of how I did the Chuck Pinson too, until I got tired of doing all of one end and I flipped it around and started the other end. But I like working on it this way. This can just hang over the front here as I keep going. I'll have to flip it eventually. Because otherwise it would get too heavy on the one end and it would just fall off, right? I can't do that. You fall asleep with your crochet hook. That sounds dangerous, Yvonne. That sounds dangerous. Put the hook down. Put the hook away. Oh boy. Odd Thomas. I don't know what Odd Thomas is. I've heard of it. I've heard people talk about it, but I'm not that familiar with it. Lynn just keeps trying to get me to read about vampires, and I'm like, no, I don't do vampires. I don't do vampires. I don't really do witches or monsters or no, none of that stuff. Anyhow, you got a hungry kitty. A hungry kitty. Go feed the kitty. I got a hungry me and a hungry Dale. So we got to go feed us. That's what we got to do. So thanks for hanging out for a while, you guys. And make some progress. I'm making progress. I am making progress. Yeah. Can you even see the top? Let me raise you up real quick. I don't think you can even see everything I worked on. Look. What do you think? Look at that. That's all I have left to do. Those couple little bare sections right there. And then I'm done with this whole row up this side. Love it. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.